good man and true.
Yea, or else for pity but that I should suffer salvation, body and soul.
Nay, that would be good a punishment for you if you should have any allegiance in you. If you being chosen for the prince's watch.
Well, give me my charge, neighbour Dogberry.
You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for the constable of the watch. Therefore, bear you the lantern. And this is your charge. You must comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
And how if he will not stand?
By then you take no note of him, but you let him go. Presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you are rid of a knave.
If he will not stop when bidden, he is none of the prince's subjects.
Ah, true, and we are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. If you must also you must also make no noise in the streets, for the watch to talk and to babble is most tolerable and will not be endured.
I would rather sleep than talk. I know what becomes a watch.
You speak like an ancient and most quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Only have a care that your arms be not stolen. Well, you are to call at all the alehouses, and bid those that are drunk, get them to bed.
And how if they will not?
Why then, you let them alone until they are sober. And if they make you not then the better answer, well, you may say they are not the men you took them for.
'Tis true.
Yes, well, if you do take a thief, well, you may suspect him by virtue of your office to be no true man. And for such a kind of man, well, the less you meddle or make with them, the more is for thy honesty.
If we know him to be a thief, shall we not lay hands on him?
Truly by your office you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. No, the most peaceable way for you, if you do take a thief, is to let him show himself what he is, and steal out of your company.
You have always been a most charitable man, neighbour.
Oh, truly, I would not hang a dog by my will, much more a man who hath any honesty in him. Now, if you hear a child cry in the night, you must call upon the nurse, and bid her still it.
How if she will not wake?
Why then you depart in peace and let the child wake up with the crying. The ewe that will not hear the lamb when he baas will never answer a calf when he
It is true.
Now, this is the end of your charge. You, constable, are to present prince's own person. Now, if you meet the prince in the night, you may stay him.
Neighbour, lady, I think I cannot.
5 shillings to 1 on. With any man that knows the statutes, he may stay him. Marry not without the prince be willing, for indeed the watch ought to offend no man, and it is an offence to stay a man against his will.
Aye, I think it be.
No. Well, good neighbour, I bid you good night, and be there any matter of wage chances, well, you call up me. And keep your fellows' counsel, and your own, and good night.
Well, I have my charge. Now to go sit by the church steps till 2, and then to bed.
One more word, honest neighbour. I pray you, keep a watch about Signor Leonato's door, for the wedding being there tomorrow. Well, there's a great coil tonight. Adieu and be vigilant, I beseech you.
What, Conrad? He's a ring.
Conrad, I say.
Yeah, man. I am at thy elbow.
Know that I have tonight wooed Margaret,
Hey.
the Lady Hero's gentlewoman, by the name of Hero. She leads me out at her mistress' chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale vilely. I should first tell thee how the Prince Claudio and my master planted and placed and possessed by my master Don John, saw far off in the orchard this amiable encounter.
And he thought they Margaret was Hero.
Two of them did, the prince and Claudio, but the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret, and partly by his oaths which first possessed them, and partly by the dark night which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which did confirm any slander Don John had made. Away went Claudio, enraged, swore he would meet her as he was appointed next morning at the temple, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he saw o'er night, and send her home again without a husband.
I bid you stand in the prince's name. Call up the right master constable. I have here uncovered the most dangerous piece of lechery as ever was known in the Commonwealth.
Master.
Peace you'll speak not. Let me obey you to go with me.
We are like to prove a goodly commodity being taken up by this man's bill.
Commodity in question, I'll wager. Come, we'll obey you.